Welcome back to the last mission of the week. And the last mission, as you probably know, is gonna be the recruit mission. This started last night. Again, I was very busy last night. I had a senior night for um a team. Oop, no, wrong one. So I had a senior night for soccer. So yeah, I had a fun time at that game. They won. I'll have that video up in a few days, probably. Like I said, I'm over the weekend. I'll probably be working on all the games I have. I have about maybe 10 games right now to edit, get them up and all that. So I'll be working on that. I might even do a live stream on me editing the games tomorrow night or tomorrow maybe, or I might just edit them and get them up quicker if I don't do it with you. But we'll see. So let's recruit. Very easy mission to do. Our first stage, and I've also we did I bought the monthly card again. There was some issue with it not activating. I don't know why, and you saw that in one of the videos I did previously. It wouldn't go through. Like my throat now. It just wouldn't go through. So we're gonna include our 1,300 first, and then we'll do another 600 across the board, and then the mission will be done. So there's our first stage there. And then we're gonna do 600 across the board. Went through all the speed ups, didn't we? Yeah. But that's alright, the mission is now done. I have no speed ups for we have no speed ups for recruits. We barely have enough. We have 35 days of regular speed ups, so we did have more speed ups. It's just not the speed ups that I was hoping that we would have. We need more recruiting ones. So tomorrow night when I can buy more things, I'm gonna buy regular speed ups and then the recruiting ones to get through the next few stages of upgrading certain things. But yeah, that should give us our points that we need, which again is 532,000. Yep, and that was across the board. That was about 8,000 units that we just recreated. I think it would have been. Oh, let's see if I do undo. I'm trying to see how many across the board that would be. That was 2,000 across the board. Okay, so we did 1,400 the first group, and another 600, so that was about 2,000 units across the board, a total of 8,000 units that we just made. Again, that did the mission. We don't have to worry about it tomorrow when I could do another, video, but I'm done. There's no need to do another mission week. But we had a good mission week. Even I didn't have the recruiting or the upgrade buildings section really ready to go because of the upgrading. I needed because the first of the year, or the first of the month was this past week on, I believe it was like Wednesday or something like that, and that's when it was the gather event. So, so just talking about the first the missions that we had this week. First mission, which started Saturday or on Sunday, was attack monsters. Got that done, not a problem. That went to Tuesday night, and then Tuesday to Wednesday we had gather, which, like I said, we got done. We almost did not get that done. Then we had upgrade billings, which we got done because we had those billings that I had in the spreadsheet that said, "Hey, this is what we need to upgrade." I think I might next time we have upgrade wins, I might just do college upgrades. I don't know what we have in here that we can do, so we can add more to March there. So we could figure out some March stuff. We could do that. We can at least do that one. Get another 700 in March. I also think Yeah, we also could redo the March size because now we do more in March because we upgraded the drill sergeant I think this past week, so we have that as well. But yeah, I mean, mission's done. Like I said, there's the first stage, second stage, third stage. Um, so not bad of a week. We got them all done, even though I didn't know we would be able to get them done because again, I was sick last week. I didn't have time to gather resources for anything. And lately I have been. So this week, after the gather event was done, which was this day, as you can see, I've been gathering, resources. Now the other day I did like 2 times. I was able to send them out twice. Today I've only sent them out once. To gather what I wanted to gather, mostly stone and iron because that's what we need the most of right now. And if I can get another, so basically, if everyone can gather the materials needed for the wall, which for this account in particular only looks like another million, and you can gather about 1 million a day of any material, right? So if I can gather another million, we have 800. Yeah, we have 800 in reserves. Yeah. So 8 plus 9 is almost enough materials to do that. Now that should be the other the other accounts would have to do the researches too, because again, I like to do them all at once. If I don't have the materials for that, we can always do the 3 buildings that we haven't done yet, which is going to be the depot, um, this building here, which is not much, and actually we have the materials right now. 900. So yeah, basically with those 3 buildings there, like we could start with these 2 buildings here, which are only 3 days. That's 3 days. This should also be about 3 days, and then this should be about 3 days. So all those 3 buildings are 3-day days. So we could, before the next mission week starts up, I could start 2 of them, or do 1, so end on the mission day, the first day of the mission, and then the other 2 could be for later on in the week if I needed it. You know what I mean? Like, we could have 1 for the first day, then next time we do another one, and then have the third one if we need to be able to get done as well. So, and then we'll be all done with the inside buildings, and then all we have left are going to be the barracks, which again would need about 5 million stone. So again, if we can get at least 1 million a day, we should be able to keep up with this rapid upgrading of buildings that we have. Um, so right now, like I said, my main focus is just getting enough resources to upgrade the wall. If I can do the wall next time, we will, but everyone has got to get the materials to do that. And we do have this one going on here. This one here. And everything else should be done. So yeah, I mean, very, very successful week, like I said. Oh, wrong one. There's the next group for recruiting. Again, we do 1,300 and then another 400. That equals, like I said, the 2,000 across the board, 8,000 total research, or total units made. So that's not bad. 8,000. I mean, every 8,000 every time we do. We're over 1 million in units already. So. Yeah, so like I said, tonight I do have a football game, and then tomorrow morning I might have a game. I might do it. We'll see. It's homecoming this Friday tonight. So when this video gets up, I'll probably be at the game, or if I get it before the game. But yeah, so we got that going on tonight. I'll try to get the videos up as quickly as I can. Like I said, one game possibly tomorrow morning if I do it, or actually 3, but I might just do 2 of them. I don't know. They're early in the morning, so after doing a football game at night, getting up early in the morning to do another game, I don't know. We'll see. But then I'll have all those games to edit, get the photos up, and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of things going on here. And I'll probably try to get into regular videos as well, upgrading your video. Try to do a video a day if I can for October, and so far I've done that. So yeah, until the next Warner video, which won't be for a week because, like I said, there's no more missions this week. We're all done. We got them all done. Thank God. But yeah, so we're just gonna keep on gathering food and wood. I mean, wood and stone, stone and iron, and try to upgrade the wall. If I can do the wall next time, that'd be great. I know the smaller accounts don't have the resources. Some of the medium do. The higher ones obviously need to get the materials. So, like I said, I'm gonna be working on gathering as much stone and iron as I can. I have one more day of that boost, and then I go back down to 4 marches. So I have the 5th march enabled. Yeah, I still have it enabled, so we have the 5th march. So what I've been doing is I've been doing um, 4 for stone, 1 for iron. So that's 5 marches. So once I don't have that 5th march enabled, we'll do 3 for stone and 1 for iron, and then see how much I can gather that way. But that's gonna do it for this Warner video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and until next week, or try my next video. Bye bye for now.